Immigrant and Colonizer, episode 2, clap sync. Oh wait, what am I clap syncing for? It's not a video.
I was gonna ask the same fucking question.
I'm an idiot, and that's gonna go in there now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the technical difficulties of the Immigrant and Colonizer show. We have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
So, I had to introduce the Colonizer to Adobe, and he had trouble downloading it, so I had to download it for him and show him how to do that, because, you know, he's a grown man, he doesn't know how to download things.
Look, I chose to get fucking laid in high school and not fuck around with all you nerds.
God damn it.
Got
Anyways, I was a nerd and got laid. I think I should get a medal for that.
Dude, you met your bitch on fucking Xbox. That's still an impressive feat. You know, one of these days we should actually probably just do like a solid intro.
No, fuck that.
Because it's just going to keep changing every fucking time.
Yeah, we don't even need that. That's fine. No
I don't
fucking
remember what the fuck I said last time. No, I meant just like welcome to the Immigrant and Colonizer show.
Yeah.
We should do like a staple one to put in.
I mean, we could.
It's clear that anyone that listens to this is going to end up watching it. Like, you know, maybe the one fucking person that isn't related to us.
Yeah.
Or that isn't us anyways.
Yeah, I'll be watching it. I'll get our views up. Oh, no, fuck that.
Nah. Leave that shit on all fucking night long.
I'm going to be the one going through editing it, so I'm going to be reliving these conversations way too many times already.
Oh, I know, it's going to haunt your fucking dreams.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking be sleeping and be like, oh, what the fuck is P-meal bacon? Because, like, that shit's so fucked.
I still know what P-meal bacon is. Like,
neither do I.
That's gotta be in Ontario.
You can pull up a picture of it, and I still won't know what the fuck it is.
No.
It looks weird.
It's just fucking bacon, really.
It isn't, though. It isn't. It looks like ham.
I mean, I can only assume it looks like some, like, 2-bit hooker. That's kind of what it looks like, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What it looks like.
Yeah, it's all like, yeah. It's a little too pink for maybe a 2-bit. Maybe it's like a 4-bit hooker, you know?
Oh, okay. But still, like, fucking destroy, like, an Arby's sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's some weird yellow shit along the crust of it. I don't know what it is.
So she has syphilis.
Yeah, it looks like she has syphilis. Exactly.
Hey, her and Hitler have shit in common.
Anyways, when I was teaching this guy how to use Audition, I was pretty proud. He was like, oh, okay, switch from the test track to the real, like, you know, file. Cool. And then he clicks it, and I'm like, you gotta double click it, buddy. And then he's like, all right, okay, cool. And then I was telling him, hey, just hit the record button. He's like, which one's the record one? I'm like, it's a little red spot. On Adobe Audition, the record button is the clit. You gotta find the clitoris and, you know, just rub it a little.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've never found it, so...
I got a fucking map. I got the directions on Google.
I put a GPS on that, still can't fucking find it. I mean, at the end of the day, really, it's like the age-old question. How do you make a woman come?
You call her over.
Nah, who the fuck cares?
See, I went one route with that, where, like, I literally, like, oh, like, how do you make her come over here? You fucking call her name and shit. But no, you were like,
no.
Give a fuck? I give a fuck.
Look, as long as I fucking get off, no one cares about them bitches. Fuck, we're going to hell for all of this.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Do you know what the best part of this whole entire YouTube channel is going to be?
What?
Is there's millions of people on YouTube.
Yeah.
That put shit up and watch shit and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be very clear that the both of us have no idea what the fuck we're doing. Like, I mean, you know a little bit because you did like the whole film school thing. But in reality, we're all over the fucking map. We have no plan. We discuss nothing. And we just pull everything out of a fucking whim.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the whole lockdown and Uyghur genocide, totally forgot to look that up. So, maybe that's the next time thing, I guess. Like,
the other day, you gave me a call. You're like, I found something dope for the podcast. And I was like, oh, really? And you're like, yeah, I'm going to go research it right now. But your fucking ADHD ass kicks in. You're like, oh, it's a fucking butterfly.
It was a squirrel, thank you very much.
Squirrel, okay.
And me and that squirrel been at war for 2 fucking years. I have now put snares up. And if that doesn't fucking work, I'm going to hot load a shotgun shell and suspend it. That little bitch is going to meet Jesus same day fucking shipping when he steps on it. It's not even anything left. It's going to blow his ass up and probably take out the neighbor's fucking dog. But fuck them. That squirrel's dead.
Yep.
That's all that fucking matters.
Oh, fuck. You know, like, really, though, like, I mean, let me take a guess of what happened that day. You were like, okay, I found something cool. Gonna research it.
I don't know if it's cool. It's kind of depressing.
Well,
but...
that's a depressing thing. It's gonna be cool.
No, I think this one's just straight depressing. Like,
Really?
I mean, they're killing a bunch of Chinese Muslims.
And you wanted to put it on here?
Well, yeah, obviously. Dude, once again, prevent or cause a suicide. I'm good with either or. Or it's never get
And there
monetized.
goes this video. There goes this video. This video is immediately taken down.
I know.
Oh.
We should probably blur some shit out.
I mean,
Nah.
maybe. Nah, fuck that. No.
We're just gonna keep uploading because the whole point of this is see how long we can before we get taken down. And as soon as we get taken down, we're just gonna re-upload it. And as soon as they take down the entire fucking account, we're just gonna make another one and re-upload it. Suck my balls, YouTube.
I'm gonna put the comrade's full name as one of the YouTube channels. Just act as if it's his. And then, you know, one day.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
know
like,
why he's getting his fucking door kicked in. Hey, wait, he lives with me. Fuck that. He will not be the reason that I shoot someone in my own fucking house.
Hey, stand your ground.
We don't have that in Canada.
I wish we did.
Oh, I agree. But, I mean, it's pretty simple. 3 things are going to happen if you break into my house. You're going to force your way into my house. I'm going to force my dick into your ass. And I'm going to shoot you in the back of the fucking head.
In that order?
Well, no. Yes, because you're going to force in. So that I'm going to force my dick in your ass. Then as I'm climaxing, I'm going to fucking shoot you in the back of the head. It's going to be magical. I'm going to come in them. They're going to come on the floor. My bull's going to come out their forehead.
That's one of the most intimidating things I think someone could say to someone is like, you know, I'm going to fuck you in all your holes, like every hole.
Right?
You have a hole, it's going to be there, and then I'm going to make new holes to fuck on you.
Right?
Like, yeah, I don't care. It's like, you know, those guys who are like, oh, I don't fuck when she's on her period. Bitch, I'm a fucking open wound and just... Oh, it's gushing! Yeah, the best part!
Have you heard about that shit that happened in prison? Oh, fuck, this is a TikTok thing. It's so Reddit, obviously.
Yeah.
I was reading it out.
Yeah.
How true is it? No idea, but I could... It was in America. And I'm pretty sure it was actually in Florida, so I can kind of see this happening.
Anything happens in Florida.
But I guess this guy had like a colostomy bag. Did I say that right? Is that a word?
I think so. I think you got it just about...
Yeah, fuck, close enough. Anyway, so I guess what he was doing is you take the bag off,
Yeah.
and then he was like renting out the holes for guys to go to fucking Pound Town. And like more than once, I guess that his large intestine kind of got wrapped around the guy's fucking snozzleberry there, and it came out when he fucking pulled out.
I've heard of prolapsing, like, other, like, you know, actual, you know, fuck holes prolapsing, but that is a different level
Right?
of, oh my god.
It's like that... Oh, fuck. What was that off of? There was a hooker with a glass eye. You fuck the 5th hole or something like that. It was just fucked up.
I recall that.
I can't remember what that's from.
I recall it from something. We'll figure it out. I'll put it in the fucking video. It'll just be like, this is what it's from, but fucking, for right now, I have no clue.
I honestly, I wouldn't Google that if I were you.
No?
I mean, you could Google almost anything and you're one wrong click away from a giant black dick.
Yeah.
If you Googled fucking a glass eye hole, I don't want to know what comes up.
You know what's fucked up that I saw once? Okay, well, I was just, you know, browsing shit, you know, having my time, just being like, oh yeah, internet, surfing away, whoa. But then, you know, you're sitting there looking at random, like, shit, and then one video piques your interest, you're like, what the fuck would that be like? What is that like?
What did you look up?
I didn't look it up, it was in the fucking suggested shit, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was like, oh yeah, deaf girl gets fucked, whatever, and I was like, what would that be like?
So does she sign that she's coming?
No, you fucking click the video, and I was like, okay, cool. What is this gonna be like? Learning experience. You learn something new every day. It was like, like I didn't know what I expected, but not like
Wasn't
vicious
that?
screaming.
Oh,
it sounded
no.
like you're like abusing a dog. Or like fucking maybe like a koala stubbing its dick on something. Like it sounded weird, dude.
Oh no. Things I'm never gonna look up. That is one of them.
Oh, you're gonna get flooded with links.
Oh shit. Actually, you know what? Years ago, working in a kitchen after work, we were all just fucking hammered.
Yep.
Like we put a solid fucking work weekend of drinking. Like we fucking woke up, with a bottle in her hand, worked all fucking day cooking with a bottle in her hand, got off, somehow partied and got more drunk, and then passed out for like 2-3 hours, got up and did it again. Like, we're talking a solid fucking 40-hour work week of straight alcoholism. While somehow keeping her jobs. Like, none of us got fired. It is absolutely amazing.
That is.
Yeah. I don't know how that... Like, I stabbed a guy. Not intentionally, but it happened.
What the fuck?
It was a paring knife. I fucking slipped because I was hammered. Anyway, fucking not important. He's fine. I'm pretty sure. I've talked to him in years, but he's probably fine. It's just in the arm, anyways. So after one night, we got this whole thing of like fetishes.
Okay.
And we came to the conclusion that if you can think of it, there's probably a fetish.
Yes.
If there's a fetish, there's probably video. It was a very long night. Yeah, it was a very long night.
Have you ever heard of crush porn?
Is that when they like crush the balls?
No, I wish. No, crush porn is some like dark web shit. You enter like a chat room where there's like a fucking live stream of like a woman's feet, right? And like there's a bunch of different weird like boots and heels and shit you can choose from. And you're like, okay, yeah, whatever. But these people like fucking pay exorbitant amount of money to fucking have this woman put on a specific pair of footwear, and then they bring in a small animal, like a fucking cute puppy or a bunny, some fucked up shit, and then they fucking pay money out the ass for this woman to stomp and step all over this creature until it fucking dies, dude. It is dark shit.
Okay, you know, there's a lot of fucked up shit in this world, like human trafficking, pedophilia. That one just made it top my list of people I would execute without feeling remorse.
No, 100%, because they're fucking...
And not the chick, because I mean, like, clearly she's getting something out of that, besides finances, but, like, she's just trying to pay her fucking rent. Everyone that's paying for that would just be like, huh. In Canada, you can't do multiple life sentences. You know, you kill someone who's 25 years, so at that point, you might as well just, you know, execute a bunch of fucking people. Like, if I'm going to jail, I might as well go for a good reason.
It's some fucked up shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking heard about that, and I was like, no, really?
You know what the one thing that really bothers me, though?
What?
So, like, Epstein obviously didn't hang himself.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you know what, you can use it as a source, but fucking, what is it, Louder with Crowder. They actually did a video with how he was found dead, and how much force it would take to break the Heimlich there in the neck. And there wasn't, he could not have done enough, himself would not be enough force. The only way that enough force was you push the guy down.
Yeah.
If people actually want to see this, it's Louder with Crowder, Epstein, did he kill himself or some shit like that. But, so clearly he didn't kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna fucking squill. No. He's gonna sing like a fucking canary. And he got Hillaried, is what happened. Because both her and her cheating husband were fucking on that island. On a quick side note, though, I really actually did want Hillary to get the presidency. Not because she deserved to be the first female president, because she's a fucking train wreck. That, like, is pretty much, treason. You know, she's the reason a bunch of American soldiers died. But I just wanted her to sit behind the desk that her fucking husband got a blowjob from his fucking secretary. That just would have been fucking great. Like, truthfully, I would have woke up every fucking day smiling with that thought. That bitch had to sit down behind the same desk that her fucking husband got head behind. Like, fucking, fuck that bitch.
God damn it. Well, that's the thing, though. A fucking alternate timeline where Trump wasn't ever president and Hillary was, and she started some crazy-ass, like, American dictatorship, man.
Well, I mean, they kind of have Joe Biden.
Yeah, well, he's a fucking... Oh, man. Let's not get started on that, because he is a... Trump was an idiot. He didn't know when to shut his mouth, but Biden is fucked.
Like, I love shitting on politicians. Like, especially liberal politicians that are shitty. Or really any shitty politicians. But I don't think we can make fun of Joe Biden.
No.
Well, no, it's fucking elder abuse. Motherfucker has dementia, so, like... Why are we making fun of him? It's not his fault he's retarded. And a second note on that. This guy most likely actually does have dementia. Like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, but, like, he can't even walk on a pathway that's marked. He goes off to the grass. And I can only assume looking for a child to sniff. But, this guy has control of nuclear weaponry.
Yeah.
Like, I really, 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 really hope that the U.S. military just swapped out the red button for the nukes with a fucking Staples Easy button. And just, he wouldn't notice. He would no way he'd ever know. So I could just see him get pissed off. Time to blow up Russia, and just, that was easy.
He's like, thank you, Biden, it was easy.
And he hits it again.
It's like a fucking Jehovah's Witness with a doorbell afterwards. He's like, that was
Pretty
easy.
much. Oh, God. But anyway, so Epstein didn't kill himself. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Because he was going to send a canary. He got Hillaried. Because, like, his black book would pretty much bring down the U.S. government. Okay. And the Canadian government.
Yeah.
And, like, Hollywood just be letting acting jobs, actually. Anyhow. So, then they pin it all on Maxwell. Mm-hmm. This whole trial goes on, gets no media coverage at all. She gets found guilty. And when the prosecutors tried to put in the black book that had all the names of these fucking Johns that were most likely fucking children.
Yeah.
No one, it wasn't allowed. Like, how the fuck was that not
Go on.
Okay, you fucking kangaroo. Did you at least bring me a burger?
No, it's my roux.
It's fucking great. Anyway, but, like, the only reason I can assume that was not allowed into evidence or the names weren't allowed to be released is probably because the judge was in that list. Like, straight up. That's the only fucking thing I can see, is that the judge was in the fucking list, and he's like, yeah, if I just say every name to be released except one, that's going to be really obvious. If I release all the names, I'm definitely going to go to prison. Fuck it, we can't put the names out there. It can't be done. Like, I don't understand why the fuck we couldn't. Because there was a lot of people that went to that fucking island.
Yep.
And no one really knows the truth of what happened at that island. Mm-hmm. Like, truthfully, no one does. I mean, the ones that do are either dead, not speaking about it, or are poor abused people are probably trying to forget their existence of that ever happening. But there's no way, even if a quarter of what we speculate is true, there's no way anyone entered that island had no idea that was happening. Because you don't keep a private island and spend, what was it, like $100,000 a month on maintenance minimum?
Yeah.
I understand upkeep's expensive and staff's expensive. I believe me, I get that. But, like, you always had to feed the slaves. So, all these kids are getting abused. There's no justice for them. Because I don't think Maxwell actually ever went fucking touchy-touchy. She was a madame. She just procured the young girls and set all that shit up and probably got a bunch of drugs for people.
Yeah.
Like, and why isn't she wanting to sing? Like, because she said she, was innocent and blah, blah, blah. Well, clearly you're fucking not. A jury of peers said you were definitely not innocent, bitch. You going to jail.
Yeah.
But do something good with your life. Out of all the damn sin you committed, do something right. And throw everybody under the bus. Don't go down alone. Take every motherfucker that was there and take them down with you. Because, like, look at, in this case, look at Biden. Clearly has something for underage girls. Because even long before dementia set in there, Sleepy Joe was fucking touching kids.
Yeah.
And it's all over it's all in videos you can see of even back when. Like, he was clearly feeling up kids even back then. So clearly he has a thing for children. Trudeau paid a large amount of money and an NDA was signed to get a girl out of fucking Canada that he fucked when he was a drama teacher. She was 12 and he was fucking 20 something because he was her teacher.
Yeah.
The only thing is, honestly, because apparently the dad walked in and caught all this shit. Why the fuck did he just kill him then and there?
That's a great question. I mean...
I'm not saying everyone run out and kill Trudeau. I'm not calling for that. By any means. Because, A, that's not the right thing to do, and B, I really don't want to end up on a watch list. I mean, I'm probably on a couple, but anyway. Dude, I own firearms in Canada. I'm guaranteed on a fucking watch list.
Yeah, yeah.
But, how do you walk in on someone fucking your child that's underage and think, oh yeah, I just better call the cops? Oh no, I'll be going to jail, man.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I joke about it a lot, but there's certain things I would go to prison for, and that would be one of them. And it'd be to the point where Bradley Gilbert said it best. If I was up on that stand, I would be like, do you feel remorse? Nope, I'll do it again.
Here's the question, though. Would you do the same if, you had a young son who, his hot female teacher fucked him?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't hit a chick, so...
Exactly, right?
I would definitely pay someone to kill her, though.
Oh, fuck.
Morally, I can't hit a woman. But here's actually the fucked up thing. Two things. Where were all these sexed up teachers when we were in school, by the way?
Great question.
Because,
I would have done some terrible things to my English teacher. Some terrible things. I would have been put on a watch list for the things I did to my fucking English teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Mary.
Yeah.
But, so, that's first thing. Why everyone's only butthurt now because when they were in school, that shit, they didn't get that lucky. But all kidding aside, pedophilia is pedophilia.
Yeah.
Don't matter if it's a chick going after a boy or boy after a boy, girl, whatever the mix is. Or the other 250 some odd gender. How many genders are there now?
Fuck that shit, dude.
62?
Okay, you know what? You're a woman wanting to be a man. A-okay. You're a man wanting to be a woman. Fantastic. You know what you want. You know, you feel like you're someone else and you want to show who you are. Beautiful. Love that. If you're one of those fucks who's like, I'm special, I'm the most special snowflake out of the batch, and they get to go out and fucking come up with new fucking words to call themselves. These are my pronouns. I'm a sklim like fucking Futurama. Fuck that. Fuck that. You are not a tentacle monster from another dimension coming through a rift to fuck the planet. No. What?
Alright, Mr. Garrison, calm down. We're not going to fuck them all to death. But, if you can self-identify, right, and make new pronouns, and the world's supposed to accept this, right? And it's supposed to be A-okay.
Yeah.
I now identify as a pedophile executioner. My pronouns are Glock, discharge. Or discharged Glock. Either one of those two.
I identify as a penis. My pronouns are Harden and Discharge. We share a pronoun.
I'm getting my Glock. Don't feel safe anymore.
You're in the room with the penis. Wait, hold on. Let me pull down my skin so I can talk to you. Gotta be careful though. Don't touch the head. It's sensitive.
You know, since we're on this whole thing, did you know a man can run about 5 miles if you fully remove their genitalia?
I am a little disturbed that you know this fact. I hope it's not from first-hand experience. Your old lady was just like, one night, this would be fun, knife play.
This isn't fucking Japan, so no. At the same time, somewhere in the Geneva Convention, it's illegal to sodomize a fucking combatant with a grenade and pull the pin and make them run. Another fun fact is the Geneva Convention only applies to active military soldiers. We are neither. We are not active military.
No.
So, I feel like the best way we can create a reality game show here with pedophiles. We sodomize them with the pin, with a grenade, cut the testicles off, pull the pin, and make them run 5 miles. It's not a matter if they're going to die, it's kind of when.
One somehow has like the world's most powerful asshole, is able to like keep it clamped, you know? Like keep that shit on lock. They live a long, healthy life, and by the end of it, they're like, you know, they're sitting there looking like on a wheelchair at a fucking sunset and shit. We still have a camera there, and he's just like sitting there. He's like, you know, I fucked up earlier in life, but life is good. Let's go for 1 minute, like 1 second. Forgets that they have a live grenade in their ass, and then they're like relaxing, watching this fucking beautiful sunset, and then boom, gone.
But you see, the thing is, with this game show idea, we get a side bet action going.
A Deadpool.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna bleed out and then blow up? Or do you think they're gonna blow up before they bleed out? House keeps 20% of the betting pool.
Yeah.
Pay out the rest.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, sure, it's probably illegal because, you know, murder and stuff, but... I mean, at this point, it's really premeditated murder, but whatever.
You know what's fucked up? The fact that we have prisons for, like, really fucked up crimes and shit, right?
Mm.
Like, these people are, like, they're fucked. They're absolutely beyond, like, there's some people out there who aren't gonna get better, you know? They fucking like being fucked up.
Yeah.
So why in the fuck don't we have some fucking badass televised, like, Hunger Games type shit of them all just, like, going after each other?
Oh, fuck, I would watch. I couldn't sleep. I thought that was on TV.
No, I'd be like, fuck yeah, recording this, go and watch it until next year's and shit. Because there's always fucked up people. It's just a matter of finding them.
Well, I mean, that would actually be, like, the best possible thing ever. Is to have... Take all the... Because we have prison overcrowding, right? That's a problem.
Yep.
Take all the pedophiles, the rapists, the hardcore murderers, throw them on a fucking island. And whoever wins gets to live. You know, the last one standing gets their freedom. What they don't know in the twist is we're selling the rights to execute that person to whoever wants it.
Yeah, okay.
Unless, you know, we'll have a bidding pool. Unless the victim of that person wants to execute, then it's pro bono.
They get it. Yeah, 100%. They get it.
Yeah, right? I mean, eye for an eye sometimes is the best way. But that's the funny thing when it comes to crime. No matter how strict you make the punishments, it never actually seems to deter anybody.
No. People, like, will continue doing fucked up shit.
Well, even, like, when they used to hang people and behead them, right? They used to do it publicly to, you know, don't do bad things, this will happen to you. It became a family fucking outing. It was, okay, Mom, get the kids ready, we're gonna go see this guy get beheaded. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's beheading day, we don't miss this.
On God's Day, we take off their head.
God, I hope they get rid of it on Sundays now that I said that out loud.
Fucking...
Now that you brought that up, I hope that was not done on a Sunday.
Yeah. And then also, you brought up hanging. Well, people do that recreationally now to fucking, you know, get off. They're sitting there just...
Williams died.
I hate that you brought that up. That makes me so sad. I cried that day. I cried the day that the guy who played the genie...
I know. It
whacked off. He died.
And then, you know, Will Smith played the new genie, and everyone's, well, fucking his wife. So really, it's just a chain power shift here.
Yeah, I know. They're rubbing the bottle, like the genie's magic lamp, just like pounding that shit.
Yeah. But the lamp's fucking Will Smith's wife.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're getting off into her, and he's popping out, and I can grant you 3 wishes now. Definitely, you know, well, I showed you the fucking video I made with the plunger, right?
Yeah.
At least they found a way for Will Smith's wife's boyfriend to pull her hair. I just really hope they bought a new plunger. Not just use the one by the toilet.
Would you be able to tell?
I don't know.
Like, because, like, unless you're shitting green, yeah, you won't be able to tell, like, going against her head, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that got real racial. Holy shit.
I am the immigrant. I'm allowed.
Jesus Christ, I wasn't ready for that one.
You're not allowed to make those jokes. I am.
Holy fuck, I wasn't ready for that.
You look like Casper's dick.
Yeah, and you're sucking on fucking ghost dick right now, you vaping queer. But what's your point? Fucking smoke cigarettes and get cancer. Be a man.
You know what? I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm getting shit on because I don't want to give myself cancer. I want to give myself some type of new disease. New wave. Ones that we haven't studied yet.
I want to start COVID 2023.
Fuck yeah. You fucking know it.
I'm gonna throw that in the bin beside you. Fucking. Oh no. You know what's great about this though?
What?
Like, I part of me kind of hopes this actually does take off. And everyone's like, this is great. Just the absolute shit show that is our lives when we do this.
Oh, yeah.
And the weird thoughts that we come up with. But the other part of me is like, for everyone's sake, I hope they don't fucking see it. Like, if I ever have kids, be like, look what show I found from years ago on YouTube. Be like, oh, what show? The Immigrant Colonizer Show. Oh, no, you didn't, kid. Nope, you ain't watching that.
Yeah, get the that the fuck out of here now.
Yeah. We all remember what went down.
The parents sitting there like having a Vietnam flashback to like fucking me as a dick pulling down my foreskin head and like sound like fucking Kenny.
Oh god. Speaking of actually, I was watching South Park the other day.
Yeah.
They finally killed Kenny again in the new episodes.
Yeah.
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 It's been a while.
You know, it has.
Happy.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's harkening back to the past because you know they haven't killed him in a long time.
And it's just it got to the point where they killed Kenny and they're just like, yeah, you killed Kenny, we're bastards, blah blah blah. The kid dies every episode. Fuck me.
I like the episode when the kids accidentally kill Kenny. They're like, oh my god, we killed Kenny.
Yeah.
We're bastards.
I know, right? Like, fuck. Oh. What? You know, like, as I said, I kind of hope this kind of comes big, but at the same time, it probably never should.
No, it really shouldn't. Like, I'd feel bad.
Right? But if it does, hear me now. We're gonna buy a high-rise fucking building in the middle of fucking Snowflake Central. We're putting billboards, signs. I'm gonna pay a fucking plane with a flapping banner just to fly around all fucking day, just so they know that this monstrosity is coming out of their backyard.
Okay, that would be great.
Fuck them liberals. Oh, and I don't actually know what's worse, the liberals or the NDP.
They're both pretty fucking mad.
Well, the liberals are just a bunch of bitches. Like, I'm not saying every liberal person is. I have friends that are liberals. We don't agree on everything, but we're friends.
Yeah.
But not even they can get behind what Trudeau's doing.
Well, he's what we call a libtard.
I think it's actually insulting to libtards. Like, he's a whole new level. Anyhow, but the NDP are so far fucking on Trudeau's dick that they just back him no matter what. So I think the NDP is actually worse because they don't have a backbone and they're so power hungry that they'll corrupt themselves just to, and fuck the rest of Canada just to have a little bit of pretend power.
Oh, fuck.
It's like it's a puppet government almost. And did you hear what Trudeau's new tax he wants to put on? Everyone that drives trucks. Anyone from anywhere from 1,000 to I think it was 5,000 a year, you have to pay a tax on every truck you own.
What the fuck?
Well, this is my point where, you know, as we were talking the other day, I always shit on Ontario and Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
Because BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan are the ones that really fund Canada. Between logging, oil, fishing, mining, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we fund Canada. We have no say in anything that happens because our votes pretty much don't count. Like, I'm always saying get out and vote, but it's getting to the point where majority of our votes, especially in BC, are never counted. We vote for what? Because we have a right to? Well, yeah, we do have a right to vote, but it doesn't seem to matter because it doesn't get fucking counted. Anyhow, and then all these people in the city are like Eastern Canada are like, yeah, Trudeau's great. He's fixing everything. Miller's putting more restrictions and sanctions on everyone that funds Canada, and we're just sitting here like, stop. Like, how much do we have to pay? Like what? I have 5 trucks.
Yep.
That's 10 grand a year. Oh, sorry.
Minimum. Or, no, you said 1, 2.
Yeah, one. So that's between 5 grand a year to 25,000 a year I'd have to pay, so I could drive a truck.
That's fucked.
And we live in a mountain town. We need to have a truck. Oh, Demon's pissed off. Like, we can't get around the fucking snow with cars.
No.
It's not gonna happen. And everyone's like, and it's not like I have my own personal work truck, but because truthfully I'd rather ride my bike or fucking use my Mustang. But it's like the other trucks are for my employees to keep working. So what? Now I'm gonna say, hey, sorry guys, you don't have a job anymore because I can't afford the tax to drive a truck.
Go ahead.
On top of, you know, the highest gas price we've seen in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
I pay tax on that. I pay tax on all this shit. You know what I mean? Like when does it stop?
I hope soon. I really.
Anyway. But yeah, no, it's like, it's fucked with the whole taxes. I just don't get it.
It makes no fucking sense to me.
Just, you keep attacking fucking everyday, hardworking Canadian citizens. Eventually, they're going to fucking give. And, like, are you aiming for a full fucking revolution here? Like, are you trying to push everyone to the point where violence seems like the only good option?
Yeah.
You're really working towards that shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Like, Canada's never been so divided. Like, it's divided on every single front. The only thing that that Trudeau's managed to do is get motorcycle clubs to put their beefs aside so they can all go protest on Parliament Hill. So that's the only people you managed to unify, are the MCs. And that's if that actually goes through. But I mean, division between Canadian citizens and immigrations is high. Canadian, well, I guess white Canadian citizens and First Nations Canadian citizens, which I still understand why there's a difference in that.
Well, technically, if you have full status, you're not a citizen.
I guess.
It's like you don't have a citizenship. You have your First Nation status. That's why there's that whole big thing where when they were trying to fucking wipe us all out at a certain point, not just through literally wiping people out, but just wiping First Nation just off the fucking map. They had a thing where you could sell your right as a First Nation person and become a citizen of Canada. But it was very little money that they were given, and people did it because they were fucking poor. They needed the cash right away, so they sold their right to be a First Nation person.
Well, my thing is, if you're born in Canada, because no matter what you want to say, Canada it exists now. We're all in this country, right? In my opinion, you're a Canadian citizen. Hell, if you immigrate legally and you work to contribute towards Canada, you're a Canadian citizen. That's my opinion, but whatever. Maybe I just look at it really black and white.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I agree with that as well. If you're in Canada, you're a Canadian citizen. It doesn't matter. That's one of the best things about Canada. We don't have any prejudice against anyone really. You come here, you're Canadian.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's beautiful.
But that's where I don't understand the divide he's creating. And then now he's creating a divide between people that are, yay COVID vaccine and people that aren't. We have choice. It shouldn't matter what choice we make. And he just keeps dividing and dividing and dividing. Which, I mean, I guess if you're taking a page out of a dictator's book, it's pretty smart because everyone's too busy fighting amongst themselves. They don't stand up.
Yeah.
But eventually people are going to get pissed. And we kind of seen it with the trucker protests. The silent majority kind of stood up. That's kind of. They packed the streets of Ottawa with 2 million fucking people that were not residents.
Yeah.
That's kind of standing up. You keep pushing to the point where people can't afford to get to work or can't afford to keep a fleet vehicle going so their guys can work. You keep that up. Then no one has anything to lose. So then the rest of them are going to stand up. What are you going to do? Send them to jail? Well, at least they're going to get fed and they're not going to starve. You know what I mean? Like, you can't keep pushing and dividing. At some point, everything's got to give.
Yeah.
And trying to demonize people for their beliefs or choices is not going to help anybody.
Well, 100%.
Yeah, but let's get to a happier topic.
Okay, so we're talking a lot about fucking Ontario. And that leads that leads me to like this point. I've my girlfriend lives in Ontario. She is our Ontario resident on the podcast, and I have a question for her because this is, I didn't know about
My
this.
point of we accept everybody, even Ontarians.
Okay, so I'm gonna put her on here. She's across the country, and she's gonna be on the podcast through a phone here. But the question we have for you right now is, what the fuck is pimeal bacon?
No, it's pronounced female bacon.
It sounds like a really bad STD.
Pimeal bacon.
Female.
P-male, so like
It
you're
sound-
peeing on a dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, pimeal bacon. What the fuck is it?
Besides a STD sounding.
What? How is it STD sounding?
It's P-male. It sounds like somebody who has syphilis who just pissed on another male. It's like syphilis evolved. Like if Hitler didn't swallow that bullet in that bunker, it would have evolved to P-male syphilis.
You give fucking Hitler a P-male stone, and you fucking, what's that? What is this? Hitler's evolving. Don't press B. Like, fuck.
Genocide, a whole new level.
That's his move. That's the move Hitler wants to learn next genocide.
Yeah, right?
But he already knows 4 moves. One of them being suicide.
Forget suicide to learn next genocide? Yes.
Is it like his Alolan form? Like his P-male form?
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's like syphilis evolved. That's what it sounds like. But now, seriously, what is P-male bacon?
Okay, so it's a pork loin that's been rolled in cornmeal, and you can either bake it in the oven or you can fry it like normal bacon and eggs.
So it's essentially back bacon
No,
doused in cornmeal.
back bacon is different.
Yeah, well, Americans think that's Canadian bacon because they don't think we have actual,
Bacon.
Fucking retard.
I always found that so dumb.
I know.
I was like,
Anyhow, okay, so it's tenderloin, pork loin, sorry, pork loin or pork tenderloin.
Pork loin.
Okay,
pork loin.
rolled in
Cornmeal.
cornmeal. Is it cured?
Yeah. Wet cured.
It's wet cured. So is it shelf stable?
No, it has to be in the freezer or the fridge.
Okay. Is it smoked?
No.
I'm gonna make up a fucking recipe and we're gonna do a fucking video of us for the channel, me making P-male. We're calling it
First
Hitler
drunken
bacon.
chef.
We're calling it Hitler bacon.
Hitler bacon.
It's fucking Hitler bacon.
No. I'm pretty sure the people in Ontario would not be appreciative of that.
I'm not appreciative of all the damn taxes. That's crippling us in the West Coast here, so...
But, like, female bacon is mainly found in Ontario.
No shit! No one else has ever heard of it!
Well, then you're gonna have to come to Ontario and try some female bacon.
Oh, I guarantee you I can make it better.
Oh no.
That.
I think I gotta look up... Do you want to send me a recipe?
I don't know. You eat your steak pretty bloody. That's not okay.
No, lady. No.
What have we started?
Oh, no.
Eating steak bloody is not allowed.
Rare to medium rare is acceptable.
No.
Yes.
It has to be well done.
No. In that case, eat a leather boot.
Oh, serve me a leather boot and that's what I'll eat.
I mean, like, not that heartless.
Dinner's gonna be interesting. I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna make her chicken.
That's the way to do it. There you
Like,
go.
we'll have
She likes
steak,
chicken.
and I'll just make her chicken breast.
Okay, but it cannot be spicy. I don't like spicy food.
Are you sure you like this one?
She's white. Don't worry. She's
Dude,
white.
I'm white.
Yeah, I know, but white chicks and spice do not mix unless it's like Takis. I want to suck on a straw that has like habanero.
Okay, but
What?
I'm not one of the
Like
white
those
bitches
chips.
that drink Starbucks.
Yeah, she's not one of the Starbucks bitches.
Oh, so you're not a basic bitch.
No.
Okay.
Mine's Tim Hortons all the way.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, that's not a flex anymore because Tim Hortons is pretty shitty, but it's. Oh no, you've never obviously had West Coast Tim Hortons. It's pretty bad. Like, they've managed to fuck up black coffee.
Okay, well, I will be the judge of that.
I waited 45 minutes for a cup of black coffee. The coffee was cold, and somehow the paper cup was hot.
Okay, well, if you don't like Tim Hortons coffee, do you like McDonald's coffee?
Yeah, it's not bad. I still go to Tim Hortons. I'm fucking Canadian. It's not like...
That makes any sense because McDonald's just has Tim Hortons' old brew.
Yeah, when it was fucking good.
Dumb bitches.
I want to say we're gonna have an exclusive. She's gonna be coming out. First time she ever leaves Ontario, she's gonna be on our show.
And I'm gonna shit all over because it was Ontario.
No, she's gone through this shit on phase. There was a whole like week or two of her getting shit on through Xbox. Speaking of, when you get home today, I'm telling you what's gonna happen after we finish this. You're gonna go home. You're gonna boot up your game box.
Speed home, actually.
Yeah, you're gonna speed home. You're gonna break the law. You're gonna scare some poor child trying to cross the street. He's gonna shit his pants because your motorcycle is gonna go by him so fast. You're gonna get home, turn on your game box. Your old lady's gonna be like, "Oh, you want to watch a show?" You're like, "I'm busy." You're gonna be like, "Sit down, grab your Doritos, your Mountain Dew, and we're gonna play zombies."
Eat Doritos.
You're gonna blend Doritos and Mountain Dew in a smoothie and drink it in your protein cup.
Who the fuck does that?
Have you never done that?
Dude, I don't even like Doritos.
Well, you're gonna have a Dorito. That's gonna be one of our Drunken Chef episodes. First episode, Drunken Chef.
I don't think I can get drunk enough to eat
Mayo bacon and Dorito Mountain Dew smoothie.
New. Well, like...
I'm agreeing with your old lady here. No. The P-mail bacon, yes. The fucking Dorito bullshit is new. And it's Hitler bacon, not P-mail bacon.
Okay. Hitler bacon is very salty.
Can we put that in the title?
Hitler bacon?
Yeah, Drunken Chef joins while we make Hitler bacon.
Oh, God.
I think people might assume we're like using his ass like meat turning into fucking bacon.
It was kind of ironic. Because, like, pork isn't kosher. So therefore, it's Hitler bacon.
So,
it's not like we're using an actual Jew to make the bacon.
Okay, I got a question.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of which, did you know in Canada, cannibalism is not illegal?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not illegal to eat another person in Canada. It is, however, illegal to acquire the body parts.
Oh.
But I mean, like, if you died, like you just dropped dead, and I was like, I'm a cooked Michael's arm. I don't think that's actually illegal. Thank you for coming to the Immigrant and Colonizer Show. Hopefully you had some fun.
If you were offended by anything said during this program, fuck you. If you weren't offended by anything during this program, you probably need to seek therapeutical help. We will not be providing for this service. Also, fuck you too.